Assalamu alaikum students. Hope you all are doing great. In today's class, we are going to study the details of Battle of Trench, which happened in the fifth year of Hijrah. It is also called Ghazwa-e-Khandaq in Urdu, and it is also called Battle of Ahzab. Why do we call it the Battle of Ahzab? Because in the Holy Quran, Surah Al-Ahzab is revealed to elaborate the event of the Battle of Trench. It was revealed in Medina and it contained 73 verses. This was a time of the fifth year of Hijrah when the Jews, Meccans, and the hypocrites hidden in Medina, they planned a huge attack towards the city of Medina. And Holy Prophet ﷺ, with his companions, dug a deep trench around the city of Medina to defend themselves. Now, moving forward towards the causes, events, and results of the battle, as you all know that the as the causes of all of the battles, one cause is very similar, that the Makkans and the other enemies of the Holy Prophet ﷺ, they wanted to take the revenge, or they wanted to demolish the holy city of Medina, or the Muslim community forever. And the second reason was that the Holy Prophet ﷺ, with his followers, they wanted to protect the city of Medina from the attack of the enemies. So the main events of the battle started when Prophet Muhammad ﷺ got to know about the evil intentions of the Quraysh, Jews, and the hypocrites. And he got the news. So he had a war council, war meeting. It was a general practice of the Holy Prophet ﷺ. So he asked for the suggestions to face the enemies. There were many suggestions from many of the companions, but there was a Persian companion, Hazrat Salman Farsi Raziyallahu Ta'ala anhu, and he suggested to dig a trench. Basically, it was a Persian way of, to protect any city. So he was a Persian, so he just suggested this way, and the idea liked by the Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So they started to dig the trench, and the Holy Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam also worked as a labor in the digging of the trench. So it is a diagram which represents the holy city of Medina. At that point of time, the city of Medina was very, very small, and the companions of Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, they dug a trench to protect Medina from the attack. So the trench was 5 yards deep and 5 yards broad. It took around 20 days to complete the digging of the trench. The Holy Prophet ﷺ also worked as a labor in the digging. The main lesson which we get from this battle is that Prophet Muhammad ﷺ was the leader. He could have sat at the back, and he could have just ordered the companions to do the work, but he did not. He worked as a soldier in the digging of the trench, and this is the main lesson from the Battle of Trench we get. So the on the side, Abu Sufyan, with the help of the many Jew tribes and the hypocrites, he raised an army of 10,000s of soldiers. They marched in arrogance towards the city of Medina, and this time their intention was to demolish the whole Islamic community. But when they reached near to Medina, they got surprised to see the long trench, because, as I have already told you, that the digging of the trench was a very unique and new idea for the Arabs. They did not know. They did not had any kind of plan B to cross the trench. So they were very surprised to see that what is it, the long trench, why have they made it? So it was very difficult for the Makkan army to cross the trench, so they were forced to lead the siege around the city of Medina. But yes, uh, there were some companions who managed to cross the trench. We'll discuss it in the next slide. So on the other hand, there were Muslims in 3,000s of number, but their strategy of digging trench was a very fruitful thing which happened in the Battle of Trench. So both the army faced each other on the either side of the trench. Meanwhile, some of the Makkans, they managed to cross the trench, and they challenged Hazrat Razila Ta'ala Anhu for the single combat. So the challenge was accepted by Hazrat Ali Razillah Ta'ala Anhu, and uh, after some time he killed his opponents and he proved his title Lion of the God. On the other hand, there was one tribe, Jew tribe who is still in Medina. They shook their hands with the Makkans. They were living in Medina. According to the Charter of Medina, they were supposed to help the Muslims only, but uh, they proved themselves as a big danger for the Muslims. They had contact with Makkans. Therefore, Holy Prophet ﷺ asked his followers to besiege the members of Banu Quraiza. Meanwhile, there was one prominent Arab leader, Naum bin Masood. He visited to the Holy Prophet ﷺ, and he accepted Islam, but he did not expose his faith to the Makkans, and this man played a great role in the victory of the Muslims. Basically, what he did, he developed some misunderstandings between the Quraysh and Banu Qurayza. So just because of his misunderstandings, Banu Qurayza and Makkans, their alliances were broke and they couldn't work together. But yes, there were Allah's help as well. The significant help from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was sent in the form of a windstorm. Due to this sand and windstorm, uh, the camps of the Makkans and the food items of Makkan, the food which was stored, they just it all vanished, and the alliances of the Quraysh started to running away, and Abu Sufyan ultimately lifted up the siege and they went away. This help was also described in Surah Azab when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed that we have sent a wind and armies of angels to help you. So this was clearly revealed in the Holy Quran that we won Battle of Trench with just because of Allah's help. There is one hadith as well which says, on the day of Al Ahzab, the Prophet said, after this battle, we will not go to attack them, and they will not come to attack us. Sorry, we will go to attack them. It clearly indicates towards the event of the conquest of Makkah, which will happen in the further years. That Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam has clearly mentioned that now the Makkans will not come to attack Medina, but the Muslims will go and they will face the or they will attack the Makkans. So the results of this battle, it was a very clear victory for the Muslims. The status of the Holy Prophet ﷺ raised as a successful defender of Medina and the best military commander as well. And Quraysh never tried to attack the Medina again. It was the biggest victory for the Muslims because after this, the Quraysh never tried to attack the city of Medina or to the Muslims. But yes, in the fifth year of Hijrah, the exile of Banu Quraiza happened because they broke their agreement, which happened in the first year of Hijrah. So, and they helped the Makkans in the fifth year of Hijrah in the Battle of Trench. So, the Holy Prophet ﷺ asked his Muslim companions to lead the siege, and the siege lasted for almost 20 days. But after 20 days, they requested the people of Banu Qurayza, they requested the Holy Prophet ﷺ to punish them according to their own law. And the law was that all of the soldiers will be killed, women and children were made captives, and the property will be divided among the Muslim soldier. So it was a clear victory, and the exile of Banu Qurayza, it was the third major tribe which was there in Medina in on the time of migration, and uh, this tribe also they signed an agreement with the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But again, when they broke broke their agreement with the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, so Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam punished them. So it was a whole story of the Battle of Trench. I hope you understand it well. Please prepare well for your 10 marks. It is one of the very important topics of paper 2. So hope you will learn it soon. Thank you.